Says day 1586 of the Arukh HaShulchan. Yomi there doing your day Siman Shin Chav Daled, Sif Yud Ches to Chav Daled. Yud Ches. Because of Tuvah Sif Dal. Kav Chiti Mitzad Zev, you have a measure of wheat on this side. Kav Sor Mitzad Zev, measure of barley on the other side. Kav Kusim Bam said a measure of spelt in the middle. You connect them and they join together. You have to set aside from each and every species. Half a measure of wheat on this side, half a measure of barley on the other side. Half a measure of spelt in the middle. They join together. You take from the spelt on all three. So they say for a time push at the end. The reason is simple. The spelt can join together, and it does join together by being bitten together with the wheat and with the barley. Therefore, even though wheat and barley don't join together, they can't. There's the barbell effect here, with the kusm in the middle joining the two sides. Even though among all three of them, there is only one shear of challah. Of course, they have to take off from the kusmin. But in the ratio, they had difficulty. Why? You have to separate for each and every species. You separate from the spell. You work for all three. Because of time, they wrote difficult reasons to understand. It says, brings sites here, the shach, the taz, and the bach. You test, and here's near a time push it. I think it's simple. The bottom, there's a half a kav kusim in the middle. The baal koch is there. Chatzi kav says shir l'shneim. It's going to be you're compelled to say this chatzi kav makes up the shir for both of them. It says aside from the spelt, and that would be enough. But since it's a kav in the middle, I mean, we say ain't tzarich l'chibur achid masorim. The kusim are independent. They require the chitim masorim. Dina chatzi kav. Kav we always use. I'm not sure I made this clear before. Kav we always use as very often use as to mean a measure which is chayv and challah. So that avakem sheish kav says kav. We say she'entzor chibur achitim. We don't have to combine the chitim and the sorim. We don't need a barbell. Shadina chatzi kav achitim chatzi kav sorim. But the din is that it's sorry, not shadinon. Shadinon we cast. The chatzi kav chitim, half a kav of the kusmin goes as if it's connected to the chitim to make up that share. Chatzi kav l'storin, half a kav for the storin to make up that share. It says shnei shiur chalos, so two shiur chalos. Yav shel kusin bar, if you take aside from the kusin only, shema marfish me'atzad ha'shayach chitim, maybe you're be marfish from the side of your barbell, which is shayach to the chitim. You show a certain below chala, and the bar is going to be that chala. Over hefech or vice versa. She's something litom memsa mamish and take precisely from the middle of the kusmin ear shad something. It can't be precise. Therefore, you're compelled to take from the wheat and the barley. So, well, that's the case. For the spell, you're going to have to set aside challah. What it means is you can't just take from the kusmin. Like at the end, unlike the end. We said the chatzi kav makes a shear for both of them. Zelfi shear the kav umechza. That's going to share of a kav in half, and it's just an example. There is also half a kav chitim one side, chatzi kav certain mitzad half a kav certain the other side. The kav kusim and a whole kav kusim in the middle. You can also take from the kusmin alone, because it's what creates a shir challah. The back says here, the kusmin ain't frisch. The Bachan writes that for Kusmi don't have to say Taz, and the Taz writes this as well. But Jishim Mistapi says that she's not sure about this. Going to Arukh HaShulchan, Yitaka would not have taken from the Kusmin. She's telling you that it's not enough to take from the Kusmin. Chaf. The Tafka Davar Shayach B'Chaim Mitzvah Shubemsa. It's simply saying which is relevant to Challah joins it in the middle. Kav Chidim Mitzad Zeh. Kav Chidim Mitzad Zeh. If you have a measure even of wheat on one side of the barbell and a measure of wheat on the other side of the barbell, the Kav Oiches B'Emsa and a measure of the rice in the middle. The Tanachim it says that the it doesn't make a connection. Even you have chitim on both sides. Koshken shem mitzad chitim mitzad chad goes without saying. It doesn't make a connection when one side is wheat and one side is barley. Chenim beinem a kav shel kuti or so in the middle there was a kav of a chai of grain but belong to a non-Jew, or kav truma, or kav of truma, or challah, which is not chai and challah, came a chain of chi of challah, so that's not an obligation challah, and a mitzvah doesn't join together. The sides. Yerushalmi says in Yerushalmi, if in the middle of the barbell there's a kav which belongs to another woman, well, it's actually Yerushalmi was a period. There's a new case. Aval, if in the middle there was a kav of another woman, even though the dough of the other woman doesn't join together with the doughs on the side to make a chiyuv challah. It does join together the sides. Also, if you had a something in the middle, which is a kav of another mean, which is not joined to the sides through nishoch, such as barley, between the two sides, which are wheat. Since it's shayach b'challah, it joins the sides as long as they're all biting. It's as if the sides are biting each other. Also, if there's a dough of hektish, Yerushalmi is sarfon. Yerushalmi says it does join together. Why would that be? High hektish is exempt from challah. If there was some hektish, since if you want, you can redeem it from hektish. And it's chai b'challah, and it's comes chai b'challah. It's called that it has a chiyuv challah. Because a Rama matama and shom. As you talk about where you were makdish after it became dough. If you makdish before it became dough, Gilgula Gizbar and then the Gizbar made it dough, and then he redeemed it. Petura, it's exempt. It's not in Perek Gimel, like it's learned in Perek Gimel, Mishnah Gimel, because the Rama and Perek Ches Ayin Shom. I seem to recall from learning challah, which was not so long ago, learning Yerushalmi, that could be that there's an issue of Yeshna B'Shela as well. It could be that, which would apply even if it was Gilgul Gizbar. But I'd have to look it up to see if that actually was the case. So Arukh HaShulchan is clearly learning that Sheila is not a factor here. We're not looking at the possibility of Sheila, just a possibility of Pidyon. Chafav, usually it seems to me the call Elu Shamar Shemachabes at Stoim. All these things we said they connect the sides. Afa Sha'ala Isazu Aim Chiyuv Ata. Even though this dough has no obligation now, such the challah is already taken already, or it's hektish, or Shem Yichot L'Tzarf at Stoim, or you can't join it to the sides because it belongs to another woman. Ein Lek Shat Stoim mean Echod or mean Amitzara B'Yachad. So when all these things that we're talking about is only when the sides are the same min, chitim, or a min which are joined together, chitim like wheat and spelt. Actually, it's time but the sides are two different meaning. Chitim on this side, sorry on the other side, and something in the middle, which is not which is like shalisha cheres, it doesn't join together. The ma mo'il v'shemacharim yachad. What it's going to do that joins them together, they don't join with each other. Some of the rakim that only takes effect if the middle one is chayv now in chalim mitzvah and it joins the two sides, like we saw today earlier, such as spelt between wheat and barley. The zayis mitzvah is kulam b'yachad, then they join all together, as we have seen. It's well known. You can't take Shumas Maisid from last year's on this year's, actually from this year's and last year's, and vice versa. If you have two in the barbell, you have on both sides, you have chitim for chodesh, and you have a kav of yoshan from last year in the middle. Mitzvah v'shteim joins them both together. Lo gar mit lo chalos. It's no different than where the challah has been taken. The middle one also has the chiyuv challah. The opposite is true as well. Kshiyashim mitzvahim went from last year's on both sides. The new one in the middle. Chav shel tfu yoshan, chav shel tfu chodesh, chav shel chodesh. Ein mitzvah mitzvah b'chay b'challah. Plus, if you have a kav of yosh and a kav of chodesh, they don't join together. They would start for challah. Yerushalmi Misham Perek Da'am Makshim Mechitim Kusim Mitzvah V'Zel Lezeh. They should join V'Zel Lezeh Kosh Ken Chodesh V'Yoshan. Why chitin and kusmin, which are not the same species, they join together because when you make doughs out of them, they look similar. So certainly chadash yashin should join together. Umataretz Yerushalmi answers the kus chitin shnei minim. The kus chitin are two minim. V'loy tu lamar shetoim masim zel. They're not going to make a mistake and say take shumas and maisus from one or the other. Chadash yashin mean echodem, but chadash yashin are one min. To Omer, you should start with people going to say they join together. Yomer shetoim mizel zel. People going to say take shuma of one or the other. Never said they don't join together. Ayin Sham. So obviously that seems to be difficult because how do they work to exempt the Raisa? He says it's only by Chal Rabbanan where they said it's Chai Mechala and they could say it is Potter Chala. I have a Chala Raisa, but a Chala which is Torah Chala, the Chala which is Torah Chala, it's Chala Raisa. Came to me in a Torah mitzdarfin, since me the rights that they join together. V'chai b'chal and tzchai b'chal. Hechem matzah Rabban lifter. How can Rabban exempted? Mashlo Pirshu came to Yerushalmi. That was Yerushalmi. He doesn't say, well, not talking about chal d'oraisa. Shnafil by sheni lo yisach chal shel Torah klau, because even by sheni there was no Torah chal d'oraisa. Mashkas I have no b'reisim l'shincha beis. Like we said. And the bracket says v'eintzach mashkas l'shach. And then the shach says gives a different answer. Chav gimel tanam b'chala. Perak gimel. We learned the chala. Third perak. Somebody makes a dough from wheat, or from rice. Miesh by the time dogon has the taste of grain, and can fulfill the obligation of matzah and peso then. If not, or even the majority is rice. Because the grain is giving taste. And giving taste in shalobamino is the risa, meaning that's considered to be as if it's that min. Of the thing which gives a taste. Ramban asks, how come dafka b'chteach prash b'sheyesh gezais havi daraisa? Wait a minute, that's not true. Nice and tam only doesn't work. Certainly not for punishments. In order to get malchus or kares and chametz, you have to eat the gezais b'chteach prash. Be mamoshus, substance, not just taste. But which is not rab the rice, it's rabbinic. But come for the minute or the obligations only rabbinic. But come for the minute Torah here it says in the Torah. Shektan only made somebody there go bus. Matzah here it says fulfill the obligation of matzah. Shom. Nichol is the Ramban. The Ramban is not okay, Lomar, to say the Kam Maya Shesh Kasai Sechil Spas. It's all about here where there's a Kasai Sechil Spas. I mean, let's go said the doesn't mention that such a parameter in the Shas. Or maybe he only holds like the Rambam, who writes Shein Chim Terak Shachal Kol Pras. You only chayv on Kazais Sechil Spas if you eat the whole pras, not if you Kazais of it. I ain't sure. Mela Mal Visi derived the Shitas Rabbeinu Tam. According to Rabbeinu Tam was the Tam Kicker the Raisa. But Tam Bama, that he holds Tam Kicker is the Raisa, is just with taste. Living Kazais Sechil Pras. And you don't require kazais in the shear of a pras. V'cheinu shitas harosh. What should we have seen in tzayches? Asi shabbat mishka pshuta. Mishka taka will work out well, although I don't think so because that's for the ism noisin tam, not for the chalei shem substance of matzah or chalei shem substance of chiyuv challah. I'm a little bit strange. A little bit don't quite understand Arukh HaShulchan here. V'emes harosh behichos challah mitaritz ken. Toshtaka says it though. Zesh kosav sham kshiyesh kazayis chtei achillas pras. That what she says is she stipulates kazayis achillas pras. Zel leman desfile kein kavur sham. That's going to the opinion holds that way as explained there. I don't know when he's going to. I think it's going to get shortly. I'm not sure if the next sif to issue of Greyer, which is unique. Yeah, it seems like it's the next sif. Perish Ramban Zal Mishnah Zu Apir Yerushalmi. So the Ramban explains this Mishnah based Yerushalmi Perkam Lechala. Shom it says the Chitim Gorim Misor. It's a special thing by Chitim and Orez, by wheat and rice. There's a concept of greira, schlepping long, to use the scientific term. La Sosan Kemoisam. So Shom Chitim Gorim Orez La Sosan Kemoisam. They schlep along the rice to make them as if they're wheat. This is what paskin. The Indians are rak b'chit mars. It's unique halacha by wheat and rice. Lo b'shar minim and not by other species. Zesh the diktek hashas zevach and nice and time berov. B'mim v'shein amina avidah raisa. That which the Shah says. Well, wait a minute. It seems from this case of the rice and the wheat and the rice that nice and time berov b'mim v'shein amino is the raisa. Shah diktek. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Okay. If that's not the case, but rather we say the wheat is bought barov in the rice, despite the taste. Came my mahani time gera. However, deal with this reason of gzera, wouldn't be able to use it. Since wheat itself, as if it's not there. How is it going to schlep along the rice? Elvade knows the time of the rice. Definitely this time of the rice. So we still need the reason of gzera. Rosh Shitasa the din zehu b'chomi. The Rosh L'Shitaso, which is not like the Yerushalmi and Chala, holds that it works by all meaning. Came in Ikar Isser who Mishum Noisin Tam, since the primary Isser is because Noisin Tam, therefore it works the other way, and therefore whatever it's Noisin Tam in becomes like it. Zehu Shutza Yerushalmi Tam Greira Zelium Matzah. The Yerushalmi, it's about matzah. Anything else, B'Yechiv Chali won't need it. Come on, need to have a Kukulachitim B'Neitin Yasnam. True, it's entirely like wheat because of the taste. Matzah being a davar b'alei chimutz. Matzah taste is not enough. He's something which can become leavened. For his lo yavel chimutz. But rice has now come to be leavened. That's why he says that the wheat schleps along the rice. I'm not sure this is true scientifically. It makes their nature like the nature of wheat, and they come to chimutz. That is the answer to the rush. Okay, we're in the middle of this discussion, but it goes on for a while, and this is the end of where we're supposed to go up to today. So we'll come back to Mirz Hashem next time.